Ed Miliband today published what Labour calls a contract with voters, a 10-point plan to help people with the cost of living, such as the party's proposed freeze on energy prices. But the big new feature were Labour's plans for housing, 200,000 new homes a year, along with caps on rent rises and new 3-year tenancy agreements.
So here is our offer: long-term tenancies and stable rents. A better deal for those just starting out, so that families can settle down, know where their kids will go to school, know their homes will still be there for them tomorrow, because I say hard-working Britain deserves nothing less than this fair deal for rents.
So how would Labour's proposed cap on rent rises actually work? Party officials briefed journalists that the Royal Institution of Chartered Surveyors was doing work on a possible benchmark on which the rent rises might be based. But this afternoon, the RICS posted a statement on its website denying they were doing any such work. Oh dear. And the RICS also rubbished Labour's policy. Arbitrary caps are not a solution, they said. And not everyone in Labour's senior ranks seems that keen on them either. Housing spokesman Emma Reynolds suggested to Channel 4 News a few weeks ago rent controls won't work.
Do you consider rent control?
Well, I don't think
is that something that should be in your panoply of policy?
Well,
You're considering all these policy things.
In practice.
And the National Landlords Association think their rent and tenancy plans will make things worse.
If you introduce a formula, then what's going to happen is that will become the norm, that will become the culture, and the rents will go up as a matter of course over time.
So you think they might go up more under a formula?
That's really very likely.
Richard Hill, who can't afford to rent, may be helped by Labour's pledge of 200,000 new homes, which is similar to Tory plans. Hill, like many young people, lives with his parents and needs 2 buses, 3 trains and 90 minutes to get to work.
I mean, what's the housing market like for people of your generation?
It's completely unattainable. The only people I know of my age that actually own their own property are people that are fortunate enough to have parents that can put up that deposit, inheritance, or those that didn't go to university and have been able to save from the beginning of their time of leaving school.
And Shelter today said things will get worse unless the target is 250,000 homes a year.
If we don't build the homes that we need, we're going to continue to see home ownership drop, and that's been dropping for a decade now. We're going to see rents continue to rise, we're going to see an increase in overcrowding, and unfortunately through shelter services we're actually going to see an increase in homelessness as well.
All the main parties in this month's elections, UKIP included, agree this country does need to build a lot more homes. The question is whether any of the parties would really deliver, and if so, how?